The Future of Humanity by Michio Kaku. Michio Kaku is a really smart scientist. He's been talking about the future of the human race for a long time, and I always like hearing him. He's the one who gets up on CNN or the other news organizations to talk about NASA and the news. And in this book, he talks about where we're headed as a civilization. He starts from the first days of rockets to the first space missions, and then he gets pretty quickly into what's next for our space missions. We go from the moon to Mars to other parts of the solar system to other parts of the galaxy, and pretty soon he's talking about some stuff that's pretty far out there, conceptually and physically. This book is a lot like his other future books, which I always think are fun. I feel like he just starts typing and lets his knowledge and speculation spill onto the page. So it is very fertile ground for science fiction stories, because he talks about this futuristic world and you wonder, like, how are morality or ethics going to work in a world where there are robots, where there's extreme human longevity, or transporting your consciousness with a beam of light to another part of the galaxy. It's all fun stuff. And I have no idea whether he's right or wrong. I think it's a good representation of the possibilities of where we're headed as the human race. I will say about this book that he does seem overly optimistic. It's only a few years old, but you can already tell some of the things that he brought up, they've been pushed back. Some of that's due to COVID, and some of that I think he just is overly optimistic. Still, I read this book hoping that a lot of the things that he's talking about are going to be happening within this decade. We'll see. Either way, it should be fun to watch. I give this book 4 stars. If you have any recommendations, leave them in the comments below.